Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 15 of Civilization 6 as the Aztecs. We're currently at war with Brazil. We've got their capital down to like no health. We're just waiting until we can get a melee ship in there to take it from them. Now they also control Congo's capital as well. So we do need to try and find where that is so that we can take that as well, because obviously we are going for domination, so we need all of them. So, I did have, or I was building, a melee ship. Maybe I was just waiting until I had enough money. If that was the case, then that time is now. So, let's go ahead and purchase ourselves. Is it really a destroyer? We need 1,700. We've got nothing else that we can build that's melee. Yeah, we need 1,700. That's going to take us a few more turns. That is most unfortunate. In the meantime, though, we'll continue to shoot at and destroy units. We'll certainly rid him of some of his army, and we do need to try and find out where Congo's capital is. Now, I would also like to do some damage on this city, because I would like to try and cripple Brazil, if possible. We do want to keep this city's health down to 0. Obtain gold from naval victories or gold from coastal raids. We're probably more likely to use naval victories, so we'll take that promotion there. That submarine's likely going to take some damage from that city, but I'm not worried too much. Now, one thing that I was considering is as I take more and more cities, I'm going to have to go and convert all of their religion over to my religion, which is actually Rome's religion. The reason I need to do that is because most of the other cities all have Catholicism, which is Brazil's religion. And if I capture enough cities, then more than half of my cities will have Catholicism, and then Brazil will automatically get a win, because I'm the only nation that they don't have the religious majority with. So I'm going to have to start flipping all of these cities as and when I take them, but that's fine. We can keep that going. So, trade routes. Leventa is a lot of gold. Does anyone have a mission? They do not. Let's go to Leventa then. We'll get as much gold coming in as we can, because it's going to take us a little while to get that destroyer. Now, there's quite a lot of Arabian units sort of wandering around the map over here. Ah, we've finally met the final civilization. And it is Cleopatra. Now the question is, whereabouts are you? Because you're most likely to be the furthest away, which means you're going to be the most difficult to get to. Still don't really know where you are at this point. So let me just check the victory conditions there. So, in domination, so Egypt still has their capital. Congo's capital is owned by Brazil, so we intend to take both of those. Then we intend to take Poland's capital from Arabia when we take that, which then just leaves Egypt wherever they are. And if we look at overall, we can see domination victory. Our military strength is 1,200, double that of Arabia. Yeah, pretty much double that of everybody. Poland has no military strength, but that's fine. It's a weird thing, actually. I wonder if it's something to do with Poland, because in Marbazir's game, he's met Poland, and the Poland in his game have like 0 army either, which is really weird. Also, you've managed to sneak that settler through, and I hadn't noticed that. That was a little bit cheeky. So let's get some units down here and try and block you if I can, because I don't want you being able to get that settler through my lands, which was kind of the reason why I put units there in the first place. I was trying to block you in. And I want to continue with that theme. I don't want him getting through and starting a city the other side of me. We've got a promotion. You didn't actually take any damage from the city, which I'm quite surprised about. You guys then can keep damaging this city, because the more damage you do to it, you're not actually damaging the unit inside, you're just damaging the city directly. One hit is enough to get its health down to like 0. So let's move you up. I think it's because you're not right next to the city, it can't actually see you. Or you just took the promotion, that's why. You can't hit unless you go adjacent to the city. I'd sooner you be in that tile, so we'll skip the turn with you. As for you, we'll just sort of loiter around here and attack with you if we need to. And what have we got here? This apostle. You've already got that flipped over. So what we need to do now, basically, is just sort of have you... Oh, that's... no, it's just a battleship. I thought we got ourselves a melee ship we could use then. So you will have to sit around for a while. We'll put you to sleep until we get a use for you. Now, we do have a missionary over here that we'd like to get rid of. Can't really get to it very quickly, but that is fine. We do have some units down here that could deal with it if it does come towards us, so we'll deal with that as and when. In fact, let's just go ahead and get this apostle over here. In fact, can you attack it from there? No, but that should stop it from landing anyway. So, Congo's denouncing me again. One thing that I figured out with this game is there are so many ways to get negative opinion with the AI. Literally, every time you declare a war or do something, you end up with negative opinion, and it stacks. And there are far more ways to get a negative opinion than there are positive opinion. And a lot of the time, once you've already got negative opinion with the AI, they will no longer be willing to accept the things that would give you a positive opinion, such as accepting a delegation or trades and things like that. So ultimately what you're left with is a situation where once you start to get negative reputation with the AI, you might as well just forget about ever being friendly with them. There is no point, it's not going to happen. So I don't like all of these guys that are trying to land over here. You've also got... you've got pushed out now, so the open borders has ended. That's why his settler's now down here. So that's what I was trying to do. Just sort of hold him off until that open borders thing ended. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be difficult to get down here and kill off these religious units. However, should be able to get some easy kills on the missionaries here if we're lucky. Any more units that could get there more quickly? Not really. Guess you can come down here. We will want to kill these up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving one of these battleships across just in case he's got any more, because I don't want him spreading his religion over here. That is not on, but at least we have managed to force Arabia's units out now, so that is good. So we do have a builder. We've got housing problems here, so we might as well go and start getting some farms. Could probably do with a few more builders here and there, actually, but we'll do that as and when we come to it. Let's get you on the road. You'll move quicker next time around. And you probably should stay up and around the capital. You can just go into there. So let's see what we have now. So you're now fully healed. So I think we should get you over here as well. And we'll just get you to skip turns. No, well, we could actually just get you to shoot for the XP, I suppose. We're a couple of turns away from being able to get that destroyer. He's still spitting out a lot of religious units. Oh, you actually have cosmetics. And you're willing to give me a little bit of gold. It's all stuff that I've got spare that I'm not going to be able to really sell to anybody else. So we might as well accept that deal. I wonder if we can actually find out where her capital is. We should be able to do that. We will have a look. Sources gained. Fantastic. So let's just quickly go to Cleopatra. Will you accept an embassy? Yes, she will. That's good, because now we can see where her capital is. So your capital is all the way up there. Okay, that's fine. We should be able to grab that. Now then, we will continue to do some damage over here. These guys are going to... In fact, I want to just go and destroy that unit there. So we'll continue to do damage to this city, because I do want to take this city at some point. Look at all of the apostles and missionaries he's got around as well. That is ridiculous. Can't reach you, unfortunately, not from here. Now, you have managed to get through with some of these units. Unfortunately for you, it doesn't really help you, because we can attack most of them quite easily. I'm not too sure where you think you're going to land with that guy. If I move here, can I take a shot at you? No, I have to actually physically move on to you. That would be a minor victory. Let's attack you anyway. We are trying to get over here with the battleship. I don't know how many more units they've got over here. Because I feel like there's far fewer around now than I initially saw. We're stuck in one of these animation buggy loop things again. Let's just go and try and sort of block him in. We will be able to get him eventually, so I'm not too concerned about that. So yeah, Arabia can't get through. That belongs to Congo, and it's just hanging around in Geneva for whatever strange reason. Trainer Destroyer. Well, that'll be fine, because we will get one. We don't actually ever have to go to war with Congo. Because we can get their capital from Brazil, which is the plan. We'll keep this knight sort of stationed around here. I need to save that money for the destroyer. We should be able to get that on the next turn. Because this whole thing's getting a little bit delayed. We could move over here and use you to fire at this city, but I think I'd rather have you down here just in case. Let's go and see if we can steal a tech boost. The chances are we may well take this city before we get a chance to do that, but I've already got the spy there, so we might as well just try and use him. One turn away from getting flight. We will definitely want to be getting some aerodromes. And we'll also want to be getting quite a few neighbourhoods around as well. But yeah, aerodrome would be really, really good, because we only have one oil. So we're going to need some aerodromes. So next we probably want to go into... Yeah, sanitation wouldn't be bad, because we can get sewers as well. So again, you guys continue to fire upon this city here. Now then, let's go ahead and purchase, because we should be able to afford a destroyer. That should complete the city quest as well. Again, we can't get there on that turn. It'll probably take 2 turns to actually get close enough to the city, but we can continue to fire at this one. But yeah, I really need to find out where Congo's capital is, so that we can go ahead and take that, and we'll need to take the rest of these cities as well. In the meantime, easy kill there. Right, you've landed a load of units over here, have you? Which we can't actually shoot at, but it's fine. Because we do have an apostle up here. We can also move on to you with this field cannon if you land over here. So again, not too concerned about that. I might actually give chase up here, just in case I can grab them with you. You, I would like to heal. The holy sites used to show up in white. They're not so obvious anymore. There was one, there is one there, there we go. Oh, there's one here. It just doesn't show very well. But he's going to move on to one. And you guys might as well just keep shooting here for the free XP. And everybody else is probably just going to loiter around and wait for some units to move a little bit closer to us. Yeah, you can't really do anything. So, just fortify. If any of these guys land... I mean, they could actually try and convert from where they are. But I don't think they will. I think they'll actually try and land. You want to peace out now. But you actually want me to give you gold, and you're willing to give me the other city. But no, we want your capital. You've got 2 capitals that we need to complete this victory type. So, there will be no peace until we have them. Hopefully we won't get too many rebellions. Right, there we go. He's actually moved them away from the city. So, that'll be an easy kill of 3 units. It is my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Got all 4 of them. Very nice. It is. It's like playing checkers when you do that. It's still got quite a few more around, but we're not bothered about that. How much movement does that destroyer have? I'm guessing nowhere near enough. Yeah, it might even take us a couple of turns to get there. But in the meantime, we're going to keep damaging this city. It's not even attempting to fight back. I'm not too sure that it can actually attack the submarines. Cannot be seen unless adjacent to it. I think that's the issue. Because we're actually 2 tiles away from the city, he can't actually see where the submarines are. Though in Civilization 5, if you fired with a submarine, then it revealed its position. For that turn, anyway. There's quite a few things that we need over here, apparently, because we're short on housing and amenities. But in all fairness, there's not really an awful lot we can build. An entertainment complex we could build, but it would take a long time. Let's get the workshop first. We might as well get some extra production in where we can. And again, we'll just keep shooting over here for the XP. So we should be able to get these two cities pretty easily. I'm going to use that other battleship to scout around the outer edge, just to see if there's anything there. You just go to sleep now. Quite a few Congolese units just roaming around the map randomly. Not exactly sure what they're up to. We've still got some missionaries down there. That's quaint. So clearly we need to get rid of those. It is my turn. Wow, he's got a lot of units down there. So, okay, looks like you'll be waiting a little bit longer to go off and explore. Right, his health is down to 0. Can we get in there on this turn? We have 5 movement. So we can move next to it, but we can't get into it, which again is a shame. But we'll definitely have Brazil's capital on the next turn. So let's keep attacking over here. So its defences are already going to be down to 0. Looks like Egypt have got a missionary down here as well now. So I guess 5 for the XP. I'm sure they do still get XP even if its health's on 0. Seem to recall they do anyway. Does it? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it doesn't look like it got any. Well, that's fine. You need to heal up. Still got a lot of stuff to repair down here. Production is not good at this end of our nation. And again, despite the fact that he's heavily under attack, all he's doing is spamming out apostles. I suppose he is the closest to a religious victory, but still. Ain't gonna help him. Right, let me have my go. You're embarking now with that guy. That should be a free kill there. They've got a unit over here, very cheeky. Let's go ahead and kill that one. Nice and easy. And let's go this way a little bit, because we do want to try and find where that other capital is, and also keep our eye out for other missionaries and stuff. So, we'll fire one shot with you. That will be this city taken for sure. So, the destroyer is going to go in and grab the city for us. Now, they may have units around, so obviously we don't want those units being able to capture it back. But the city is now ours. And luckily, we can actually use the city to fire. So that's what we will do. Of course, we want to keep it. We have no option. And now if we move in with... We can actually move in with the submarine and move in with this battleship. In fact, let's move the submarine over here because I want to leave room so that we can actually get in with the destroyer on the next turn. So we should be able to completely take this city on the next turn. That'll be 2 of Brazil's cities down. Let's repair the granary first. And my intention is to really just try and do as much damage to Brazil as I can. I might even sort of try and wipe them out. So he's actually willing to give me another city. Now, unfortunately, we cannot just ask for... where is it? Oh, that must be his new capital. So his new capital must be the old Congo capital. What I was going to say is you can't actually ask for another capital they hold in the peace deal anyway, even if it appears on the list. It just won't let you have it. Poland is denouncing me. Wonder if she'll still be denouncing me when I attack the person that stole her capital. No, of course not. Cristo de Redentor. Okay, well I wasn't working on that one. So there's urbanization done. Don't really need any of those. So we've got like housing problems and starvation and other stuff going on, but there's nothing really new about that. Let's go ahead and work on conservation. We could get some more forests if we needed them. We can get ourselves a great musician. Let's go ahead and do it. You've got, again, units around here in the water, which are being very annoying. Why do you have so much movement? Where are they all coming from? Try and kill them off again. Don't know where you're going. Don't much like it either. Get the Venetian arsenal over here, which could be really useful. Receive a second naval unit each time you train a naval unit. Yeah, oh yeah, we'd have to get rid of our one decent tile there, which I don't really want to do. Let's go ahead then and get ourselves another archaeological museum, even though we haven't got ourselves a single archaeologist yet. We also want to try and get a unit up there because there is a barbarian camp. So let's start making our way up there with you. So we finished our production up here. I don't really know what I want to build with you at the moment. I guess an entertainment complex would not be a bad idea. In fact, let's just do it on a relatively useless tile. Because we are going to be having some happiness issues. Right, we don't need your help anymore. You can actually come around here and start help dealing with some of these other cities. So, let's go ahead and fire a shot in here. And then we should now be able to take this city as well. So, we're taking a lot of cities. That does cause problems, so we are going to have to be careful how much more we take. If I knew where Congo's old capital was, I'd go for that directly, but I can't see it at the moment, which is a problem. So that's forced my spy out, which is fine. We will keep the city. Now, the only units they've got around here are the apostles, so we'll just wait for them to, you know, throw their heads against the walls. It's fine. So, I guess we could go ahead and use you to build a farm or two. Might as well, you're kind of out here. And yeah, let's start getting some of the other units down in this direction. So Spyfleet City, we've also increased our trade route capacity. Now then, great musician, we need somewhere that we can send you. Do we have any slots for you? We don't, so you are just going to have to sleep for now. You can stay there. We have ourselves a new spy. Who's leading in science right now? We're leading. So we're probably not going to get any science from anybody useful. Probably try and steal some gold from you. 520, yeah, that's not too bad. And you're the last person we're probably going to end up attacking, being the furthest away, so... Oh, it would appear that Brazil have got themselves a boat. And boat. Now being denounced by Egypt. I'm glad I started spying on her now. So we'll just finish this turn up, and that'll be the end of the video. So let's make sure that we...
No innovation in the past 200 years.
That's sanitation. What I'd like to do is get rid of you, but you won't let me because of zone of control, so we'll have to take this guy out. You're a little bit beaten up. Let's get you down here where it's slightly safer. And I don't think I can get in range with you, unfortunately. Where's the other submarine? Or is that a submarine? That's the sub, that's the battleship, that's another battleship. You need to repair up. You can start moving down here as well. I don't know why this mouse keeps sticking. I don't think it's a problem with my actual mouse. And again, I do want to just keep taking these units out wherever I see them. The AI is going to leave them in spots that are easy to grab. Can't really get at you, which is a shame. Have you landed any more down here? Not that I can see. Again, I'm not holding the mouse button. But sometimes it treats it like I am. So let's try... Oh no, we could reach you from there. I was going to say, it doesn't show that you can move onto the tile if there's something occupying it, but... spy mission aborted, which is understandable. Let us go and spy... Well, we might as well spy on Poland, I suppose. We won't be able to get much from them, actually. They have no money. So, what if we were to spy on Arabia? Again, we only see one of their cities, so it isn't really worth it. In which case, let's go and counter-spy in our own capital. And what do we want to do? Probably production. Makes the most sense. Let's go and work on chemistry. Getting the research labs would be good for us. Let's repair that armory. Now, we do have a promotion up here, which is our destroyer. The extra movement would be useful for you, actually. Now, let's keep grabbing all of these. Is there any more? Because we've got... I have to keep doing it here now, because I'm not using the mod. But we've got a fair few luxuries. Now, it's only the ones that we've actually got that are improved, but they do count towards our combat bonuses. So we should be getting quite a few of those. We will need to get our own apostles across here, or our own missionaries, but of course we can't get inquisitors, which is the only problem. Go ahead and connect that up. It's not a terrible idea either. And we have a trade route. There's no mission, so let's go for Amsterdam. And that's the end of the turn. So as we've gone well over the 20-minute mark, I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6 as the Aztec. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.